And I do believe that we have rotten politics.
Hey everyone and welcome. In this video we're going to be having a look at schools. Specifically this time a boarding school, but what's come out is absolutely shocking for two reasons. But we'll get into that later on. UK school asks pupils to wear, are we ready for this everyone? A yellow badge to prove they are mask exempt. Yellow badge. Have you heard this sort of thing, I don't know, from your history classes when you were younger, everyone? Anyone? Yeah, thought so. A parenting campaign group has criticised the deeply inappropriate, but more than deeply inappropriate, segregationist request from a school for pupils to wear a yellow badge to show they are exempt from wearing a mask, with many making a comparison to the yellow stars forced upon people in Germany.
I was just about to say that.
Alison Pearson from The Telegraph has circulated last week's excerpts from an email from headmaster of Farrington School in Chislehurst, Kent, advising parents that children who are exempt from wearing a mask in school should wear a yellow badge to identify themselves. The email prompted the journalist to ask, does the school have teachers who know their history? Does the school have teachers that know intelligence? I would actually question, not just in history. Everybody knows the connotations that marking people with yellow shows. It's absolutely disgraceful that they didn't even know, or they pretended they didn't know. Absolute joke. Now, if you're like me, which you probably are, my first thought was, oh my God, they're actually segregating the children. And it's based on medical problems, is it not? If you're exempt from wearing a mask, it's because of medical reasons, which means they're segregating based on medical reasons. How they didn't see this was going to be an issue is beyond me. Let me remind you, everyone, as well, Morrison's tried to do the same, didn't they, right at the very beginning? Remember that one? I did do a video on it. And that one, the backlash from that was massive, and they immediately backtracked on it. Well, it seems the worst part is yet to come. They actually said the rationale for introducing a badge for mask-exempt pupils is so that they are not repeatedly challenged about not wearing a mask. How about you just accept that the ones that aren't wearing a mask are already exempt and don't challenge? That would be a better idea than to segregate children off. At this point, I'd like to say we need to get more responsible as parents. We need to pay more attention to our children, because this is a £34,000 term fee that's doing this. So this is going to obviously filter down to all of the other schools. Now, at this point, if you don't think that one person teaching one child is going to be a million times better than one person teaching 30 or 40 children, maybe we should start looking at ourselves in the mirror a little bit more.
I might be wrong on this, but if I remember rightly, I can't remember if it was Savage Javid or Boris Johnson or one of them, come out and said that nothing like this should be happening in schools because of discrimination.
Yeah.
So why are the schools taking it upon themselves to do it? I thought we weren't allowed to differentiate between vaccinated and unvaccinated.
Well, we've obviously got people that have got no intelligence on history, no way of putting yellow and marking someone with yellow onto the terrible examples of the past. That's shocking in itself.
The only people
These are people that are supposed to be teaching our children.
Yeah, I feel sorry for the kids.
Yeah, I do. If it was up to me, homeschooling would be the way to go. If we had children, we'd homeschool, definitely. There's plenty of facilities out there, plenty of resources for teachers. You can do all of that yourself, and you can do it much better if you can afford the time. Seems to be that schools have relinquished their responsibilities as far as I'm concerned. Time to look after our own children. It's time that we started doing the schooling and they were just a backup. But I'd like to know your opinion, everyone. Let me know what your opinion is. I think it's disgraceful that we're doing this to children. The school thought that this was acceptable. A school.
It's just crazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I don't understand how they can't just put that image with things that have happened in the past that were so terrible. Yeah. Absolute disgrace what's going on in our schooling system at the minute. Full overhaul. Reform the school system, I say. Especially the high-paying ones. They seem to be completely crackpot. And these are people that are looking after children.
Yeah.
Sorry, formative years and all that.
We're living in a crazy world at the moment.
Yeah, upside down, left, right. Stay sane, everyone. See you on the next one.